Okay, let's take a look at the Brent crude chart here. We're looking at an hourly chart of Brent crude. And what we had previously is Brent crude broke down up here. I've explained it in previous videos. And then you have it breaking down and setting up resistance. Well, the problem is it decided to form a base, form support. You can see my indicator is drawing support blocks and resistance blocks back in here. It's defeated the previous resistance with this long candle here. Have a buy signal for my system. You can also see for my system down here in the indicator down here that it doesn't have any force going lower. And all of a sudden it bounces. Okay, you could see the candle pattern right here. It decides to bounce. So if you're interested in the system, it's $500, Cashapp, no refunds. It works on MetaTrader. You get the support and resistance indicator and the buy sell indicator down in here, the reversal signal. It's called a reversal signal. You have support and resistance here. Now, information is in the information section of the video on YouTube. Why can I not say that? I was thinking about the chart, that's why. But you can see that support blocks right here are forming, and it is trading strong, and it is eyeing the high, the previous high. And if I were to flip a coin, I would say that it's gonna go higher than the previous high. So let's just go right there and draw a line. The previous high on this Brent crude through MetaTrader is currently trading at 108.47. It is 7:38 a.m. Eastern Time, United States, April 2nd, 2026. Okay, now that high is at roughly 109.77, and there is nothing showing that it is topping out. It is trading much stronger. Now let's look at the other oil, which is trading at currently 104. Wow, that has really gone up. That is WTI. Okay, WTI, similar pattern. Okay, it's in big trouble. Okay, there's no doubt about that. And that's why the prices are high at the pump right now. Let's take a look over at the ETF SPY, an hourly time frame. The ETF SPY, the SPY based on the S&P, is holding above support. It is still trading strongly. It had bounced. You got the buy signal right there. Man, if you followed that buy signal and you had some SPY or some stocks in the S&P and you saw this, you would have made some really good money. So only $500 for the system that works on MetaTrader. All right, so that's the SPY. Let's see, S&P 500 weekly. It wants to go down. It wants to go down the weekly time frame. That top in the weekly time frame, that is a solid top. Okay, what else can we look at? That is just a chart of gold, XAU USD, and I just look at it to show what is going on with gold. And it made like a hockey stick formation. If you can just imagine like a hockey stick, what does a hockey stick look like, right? Well, a hockey stick, right? A hockey stick. That's what a hockey stick looks like on a chart. It's an insane pattern. Basically, it's a runaway pattern. You have this thing, trading like this back in here. Okay, it's just kind of flat. And then all of a sudden it just ramps up. Okay, that's a hockey stick. That's like, there's no pattern. It's just going straight up. But it did break down and it fell back down in here where the support area is. And it went below it, bounced back above it. So we still have support for gold. That's a daily chart. It's just not a fancy chart. It's just a chart with nothing on it. Okay. Same thing with this chart here. That is what is that chart? That is Bitcoin versus the US dollar. This thing topped out, and I follow this because I like to look at it every now and then, because every now and then I run across someone that says how great Bitcoin is. But if you listen to them and you buy Bitcoin and you're expecting it to go up, it keeps going down. It keeps going down from that previous high. It's like half the value, as a matter of fact. It has a massive retrace. So why would I want to buy Bitcoin when it just keeps falling, right? So it has fallen through this support area right here. It found support back in here, and it's kind of trading in a sideways channel. I don't know. It could go up, but I kind of want to stay away from it because it could also go down. And I'm just not a big fan of it like other people are. Now, had you bought back in here a long time ago, and you bought it, and you're one of those people that bought in low, let's see, how far can we go back with MetaTrader? MetaTrader doesn't have a lot of data. It doesn't have a lot of data for Bitcoin. But if you're one of those people that bought in here at like 800 or whatever, if you bought one Bitcoin for less than $1,000 and then it goes up to 12,000, yeah, you made a lot of money there, right? You made a lot of money there. But if you're like the other people that bought in late, okay, if you bought at the high, you think it's going to go up to the moon, you're losing money. If you bought back in here, you're losing money. And in fact, if you bought anywhere in between here and here, okay, between, what is it, 74,000, is it really 74,000? Could you just imagine if you bought one Bitcoin for $1,000 and then all of a sudden it's, what is it? What did it go up to? Over 100,000? That's insane. That's like literally insane. But if you buy it now, it's not such a good deal now, is it? But everyone thinks it's such a great deal. Okay, Bitcoin, USD, using my system. Okay, lots of resistance, and now it's just trading flat. It does not look good. Hourly chart, you could trade it on an hourly time frame, but it still has an ugly hourly pattern. There's so many different things to trade besides for Bitcoin if you're a trader. Even Ethereum is better to trade. So hourly Ethereum, that is better to trade, but the cryptocurrencies are hard to trade. Pound, yen, that's easier to trade than Bitcoin. You can see some patterns, buy, sell signals. There's opportunity there. But for trading Bitcoin, no, I'd stay away from it. And that's just oil chart and hourly time frame with nothing on it. It's just line bars, nothing, no pattern. But you can see it is defeating this previous high right there. All right, and that's something to pay attention to. That is something to pay attention to. It is really going up. It is most definitely going up. Crude oil is going up. Brent crude oil is going up. Okay, that's the end of the video.